Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, today we're going to be going over the patch notes for the new Phasmophobia Nightmare update. So, let's take a gander at what we got here. A haunted campsite, new ghost types, difficulty changes, and more. Welcome back. We've got some news for you. We've had reports of paranormal activity near an old campsite. We need you to investigate as soon as possible to find out the cause of these ghostly sightings. New paranormal entities have also started to reveal themselves in several haunted locations. Be careful out there, the weather has become a lot more intense recently, and it may hinder your investigations. Yeah, there's new weather now. Maple Lodge Campsite. A brand new medium-sized map featuring picnic areas, games, multiple tents, and ooh, already struggling to speak. A log cabin in a haunted lake. Maple Lodge Campsite has more unique objects, higher object density, and more visual detail. Minimum specification computers should have no issues, but if you have outdated hardware, you may see FPS drops. Other locations will receive more detail and more unique objects at a later date. In the future, other locations will receive new truck mini-map design to be consistent with Maple Lodge Campsite. Alright, the difficulty rework. All difficulties have received a major overhaul. We hope these changes make each difficulty feel more unique and provide more options for players of every skill level. A percentage of doors will now randomly start open depending on difficulty. Alright, so amateur recommended for new ghost hunters. Long setup time, long hunt grace period, short hunt duration, sanity pills restore a lot of sanity. Regain half of your lost equipment's value if you die. Intermediate, the standard ghost hunting experience. Average start setup time, average hunt grace period, average hunt duration, sanity pills restore some sanity. Fuse boxes start off, fewer places to hide, regain some of your lost equipment's value if you die. Professional, for experienced ghost hunters. The ghost can very rarely change his preferred room after moving, no setup time, short hunt grace period, long hunt duration, sanity pills restore little sanity, fuse box starts off, and much fewer hiding spots. Nightmare difficulty. New difficulty for the top ghost hunters, designed to be a challenge mode for those seeking the most intense gameplay Phasmophobia has to offer. Ghosts will not reveal one type of evidence. So, for example, you can get Spirit Box and Freezing, but you will not get the third evidence, so you basically have to go off behavior. The ghost will sometimes change its preferred room after moving. On Asylum, that's going to be a mess. I'm going to do a solo Asylum video on Nightmare mode if you would like to see that. No setup time, shortest hunt grace period, long hunt duration, kills extend the current hunt's duration, sanity pills restore much less sanity, fuse box starts off, almost no hiding places, paranormal interference has damaged some of your monitoring equipment, which means you can't see your sanity or the activity board. Weather. Each time you start a contract, the location will have different weather, adding new layers of gameplay and making each contract feel unique. Change in temperature will make finding the ghost location more difficult, rain or wind will impair your hearing, and a thick fog will reduce visibility. Clear skies, fog, light rain, heavy rain, strong wind, and light snow. Alright, Ouija board. The Ouija board didn't make as much sense as we like, so it's been revamped. You now trade sanity for information and are penalized less if you don't get a response. The Ouija board will now lower your sanity greatly when the ghost responds. If the ghost doesn't respond, you will only lose a small fraction of sanity. Demons have had their weakness changed to reflect these changes. I can't speak, sorry. New. Several new ghost types have been cited. These new ghost types have an increased chance for the duration. Increased spawn for the duration of the Halloween event. I'm gonna mess up these names, but the Onryo, the twins, the Obake, and the Raiju. Maybe. When crouching, the player's collider now shrinks to match the player model, so I'm assuming that'll help you get to new hiding spots. Ghosts will now disrupt electronic equipment whenever they are visible. Ghosts can now blow out lighters, similar to candles. Using the walkie-talkie will now attract the ghosts during hunts. The walkie-talkie will now only play static sounds when near the ghost. Lighters and candles will now extinguish when outside in heavy rain and when thrown. The truck map screen has received new icons. The ghost can now interact with several showers in certain locations. You can now place sound and motion sensors on floors. Changes. Oh, there's a lot of these. All ghost space speed and acceleration when chasing a player has been slightly increased. Ghost hunt duration has been lowered on small and medium maps. Ghosts now have a low chance to leave fingerprints when interacting with the environment. That's pretty cool. Fingerprints now disappear after 60 seconds. Attic and basement ghosts will roam less often. Attic and basement ghosts will now only roam to the next floor and not the other side of the map. All contracts are selectable at all times on the map screen. The average sanity will now be accurate instead of being random. The contract difficulty will now default to the difficulty you played last. Okay. The map description has been replaced with a difficulty description. The bone can now be a random bone from the human body and has new visuals. Ghost footsteps can now only be heard when the ghost is moving. Changing screen resolution in the journal now offers confirmation. Freezing temperatures evidence has been changed to the Freezing temperatures evidence has been changed to account for the new weather, acquiring a lower reading on the thermometer. Breath has been unchanged. The fuse box on and off indicator has been split into two different lights instead of one that changes color. Ghost sounds will now fade out instead of abruptly stopping. Ghost handprints and footprints have received new textures. Lighters will now turn off when swapped into your inventory. Ghosts can now blow out candles when the lighter... Struggling. Ghosts can now blow out candles when the lights are turned on. Several rooms have been renamed on Edgefield, Bleasdale, and Grafton. All ghost events will now last a minimum of 1 second. Window knocks will now give noise on the parabolic. Several photo frames have had their photos replaced. The heartbeat will now fade in and out. The volume has also been lowered. Fixes. Fixed grammar and punctuation for English in the journal. Several pages. I need help with that. Fixed a bug where ghosts would not always do their walking animation for ghost events. Fixed a bug where only the host could turn the car alarm off. Fixed a bug where the salt placement highlight was visible on walls after looking at the floor. Fixed a bug where you can place salt on the person's staircase inside the wall. Fixed a bug where no code in clipboard and none weren't translating. Fixed a bug where the footstep sounds would continue after you have stopped moving. Yeah, that one bothered me. Fixed a bug where the hunt wouldn't end if the host left during the hunt. Fixed a bug where having multiple monitors with different resolution scale would crash the game. Fixed a bug where the ghost would sing while making hunting sounds at the same time. Fixed a bug where you could hold a tripod with a camera on during a hunt and the ghost wouldn't find you. Fix a bug where the bloom option buttons were backwards on the main menu. Fix a bug where you could see dots ghosts through walls where there was no dots protection. That's interesting. Fix an exploit where you could use a camera on a tripod to trick the ghosts into thinking you were inside. That's funny. Happy hunting. If you experience any issues or want to give feedback, please join our Discord. All right. So, that's the new update. Those are all the patch notes. And yeah. All right. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, like, comment if you found this useful. I'm going to have some more videos coming out on the new update. So I'll see you all then. Thank you. Goodbye.